Hi, this is Town of Islip Supervisor Angie Carpenter. We are here at Byron Lake in the wonderful hamlet of Oakdale. And Councilman Jim O'Connor has joined me today. He requested a little bit of an update on what's going on. We have the Parks Commissioner joining us today too, Tom Owens. But this is such an exciting place. And the last time I was here, we did a press conference on pool safety, and people were splashing in the pool and kids were coming down the slide. And here we are. The pool is empty. We're going to talk about the wonderful renovations, but the sun is shining and it feels like it's the middle of summer.
Really.
It's so wonderful. Jim?
Really? I mean, if the pool had water in it, I'd be willing to go down that slide right now.
Okay, there you go.
Just like in the old days. I used to come here a lot with my family. It is a beautiful facility, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can do and really make it even better, because it is a great facility for our families here in the town, and you know, it should be great when we are able to put some improvements into it to make it even better. So,
well, this pool has a long, proud history, and it's been in place over 50 years, and serving the community, not just Oakdale, but people from all over the town come here. There is senior swim, dedicated hours here. The seniors absolutely love it. And we have systematically been doing improvements across the town, as you know, Jim, and you've been very supportive of all of that. The major renovation we just finished was Roberto Clemente Park in the hamlet of Brentwood, and that is absolutely magnificent. It is a showplace for what a community pool can and should look like. And certainly here we have an opportunity to replicate the success story of Clemente. Wouldn't you agree?
I think that's just fantastic. That's what we should be doing, and I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be great.
Well, you know, Tom is here. Tom Owens, our Commissioner of Parks. Tom, you have some plans here. Can
I
we
do.
take a look?
You know what's great about it? You know, we have a proven track record now because of Roberto Clemente. And, you know, I want to thank, as the Parks Commissioner, I want to thank the Supervisor and the Town Board for your support. Without that support, you know, we can't do projects like this. So we're very excited, you know, to deliver this pool back like it's never been before, and it hasn't been touched since really 1965. So
I know, it's a long time coming for sure.
Yeah.
And the public has been so patient.
Mm-hmm.
It's really difficult to get the resources that you need sometime, but I think as caretakers for the assets of all of our residents, we have a responsibility to take care of it, just the way you take care of your home. You can't neglect a roof. You know, when it starts leaking, if you don't repair it, you're going to replace it. So here we have an opportunity to really bring this to a level that it hasn't been in many, many years. And it is the only pool that has a slide, and the slide is remaining. We made that abundantly clear, that the slide has to stay. And people that have been coming have seen improvements already. We replaced the park building that houses our summer camp program, and that was a very, very, very well received, and that too was long overdue. So we're really excited about all of this, and Tom, your deputies, Deirdre, and everyone that's in place in the Parks Department kind of just wraps their arms around these projects and takes it to heart and really wants to make them happen.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, we appreciate the support of the Supervisor and the Town Board. And as I said, Supervisor, we're really excited. And you know what's great about the world we live in today? We have all sorts of new technology that we didn't have 20, 25 years ago. That's really going to bring this structure and the pool and all the amenities around it to another level. So we're excited about that.
And we just, you know, I, like everybody else, and Jim has been saying, okay, when's it going to happen? We want to have it happen now. It all takes time. And in government, it seems to take a little bit longer because we have to go through the bidding process and the vetting process. And the last thing we want to do is select a vendor who can't deliver the goods at the end of the day. We don't want to start a project and then have it short, you know, or stalled because they don't have the ability to complete it appropriately. So there is a lot of vetting that takes place in the process, but it's worth it in the end to do it right. But we are trying very, very hard, and we've gotten a commitment from Tom and the staff to try not to interfere with the swimming season.
So it is our goal to get it done as quick as possible.
Happy to support it. It's, again, like I said, it's exactly what we should be doing, and we're heading in the right direction, so I'm really happy about that.
And what we found here in the town of Islip with the support of the Supervisor and the Town Board is, you know, we do much better with large regional parks. And, you know, we try to, from infants to seniors, we try to design a park so it suits the whole family, so everybody can enjoy it, and it's more of a family than just, you know, a particular age group. We're getting a lot of good feedback on that.
You know, we also have here, it's Byron Lake, so we have a lake, and we are running a project there too to kind of restore the lake to what it had been in the past, and we're working very, very carefully with the DEC. And I think everybody can understand that when you're dealing with water like that, you do have to work with the DEC. So the permitting process is a little bit more stringent, but at the end of the day, we're going to have a product that people will be comfortable with, be proud of, and I'm hoping that we'll see something like kayaks or paddle boats perhaps on the lake, that to sort of enrich the amenities that are here at the park.
Great.
And environmentally, that's going to be a big improvement for the community because that's to contribute to all the flooding in the area. So when we clean that up and get it moving,
Yes.
it really helps upland in the town as well.
Yep.
And one of the things, because Jim's on is that the ADA committee, Supervisor?
He chairs
Yeah.
our Disability Advisory Board,
So,
yes.
you know, we're going to seek your advice when my staff, as far as, you know, making this as ADA's, you know, make user-friendly as possible for
That's
that
the-
group of individuals.
That's the great thing that I loved about Brentwood when I went there. I guess it was 2 years ago, pre-pandemic, when we opened the pool, is that there were 2 lifts in the pool, handicapped accessible, and that's really important. We have to make sure we include those families and we include those kids because they have a right to great recreational opportunities too, and that's something that's very important to me. I took my son here when we first moved to Islip, way back 17 years ago. We didn't have a pool, so we came and used this pool for 4 summers in a row. And my son, who's significantly autistic, had the opportunity to use this facility. I can still, again, see my daughter coming down that slide. She's a little bit older now, a sophomore in college, but I'll bet you'll even get Dad up there when
What a great history.
Yeah.
when we do it again, because Dad likes to slide too.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, it will be very, very exciting when we have that ribbon cutting here after all of the hard work that everyone is putting in here. So, Tom, really on behalf of myself as a supervisor, and I know I speak for the councilman and the rest of the members of the town board, we really thank you for your steadfastness in helping these projects move forward, because at the end of the day, you know, as residents of the town, you look to see what your town government is doing for you, and I think parks are a real big part of what people have a right to expect, and not only the physical sense of the parks, but all of the programs that the department runs in the parks, you know, from day camps to, you know, swim lessons and skating and tutoring and everything that the Department of Parks and Cultural Affairs and Recreation does for the residents of our great town.
Yeah, and don't mind me if I'm asking you to keep accelerating it because, you know, we want to see it as soon as we can, but we can be patient and we'll wait because we know it's going to be done right and we know it's going to be done well. So.
And you know, the one thing we appreciate, and me as a Parks Commissioner, is, you know, having worked in other towns, you know, sometimes you guys have to make those difficult decisions and vote sometimes to give us money to do this. We can't do this without the appropriate amount of funds, and we try to make it so it's going to last 20, 25 years and serve the public totally. So without that support, we can't do it, and I think that this town, through the leadership of the supervisor and the town board, has proven that that's a good recipe. So we thank you for that support.
Well, I think hearing both from Councilman Jim O'Connor and our Parks Commissioner Tom Owens, everyone gets the idea. This is truly a team effort, and we're just so grateful to be in a position to help effectuate things like this for the residents of our great town of Islip. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Supervisor.
Great.